So I was just like, okay, well, I don't understand this open source thing. Um, yeah, I just don't understand it. So I like the thought of open source YouTube because then, we can all get together and work on this stuff. But the GitHub just, there's no performance from the squad, bro. I gave all this code away and zero came back. I mean, we had one pull request, but it wasn't even like there was no words to it. I was like, it would be interesting if you could tell us what this does. So yeah, yeah, dude. I think open source is actually it sounds cool in theory. I think so, but I don't think it's the way. For me at least. For me. So I'm gonna keep it closed source. Autonomous AI agents in Python. Closed source. Closed source autonomous AI agents in Python, dude. Appreciate your support though, Pat. Um, I need to think of a way. I need to think of two things here today, right now, actually. Let's figure those two things out because those are very, very important to me. First off, one, let me put this on a to-do list here, just so I get both of them done here. I need to figure out a way that we can modify the TXT file on my server that holds the API keys. Figure out a way that we can have be able to add contributors to GitHub. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate you. Yeah, I thought we would get something cooking together here doing open source. Um, it's all good though. It's just I like to test everything, People are like open source, open source, open source, open source, and I've been closed source. I've been open source on YouTube. I show everything, every single line of code, but I hadn't had like an open source GitHub. So I tried it and I just saw no momentum. I saw no momentum from like other people essentially like not even many questions, not questions, no issues. I got two issues up here, one pull request. So it's like if I'm the only one stepping on the gas here, gee. Let's go ahead here and figure out these two answers. I think for the first one, is there okay, let's see this. Cursor. On to another topic here. Is there a way to go ahead and programmatically put a add a contributor to my GitHub repository? Essentially, I've got a lot of people that might want to use my GitHub repository, but it's private. And I don't want to go in there manually and update it every day. I could have a virtual assistant do something, whether it's in code or not in code. I have a Google Auth on my GitHub, which is required. So that might be a little hard to get the auth on her phone. But is there a way to do this programmatically where I can just add an email address to be a contributor in the case that we do that? Let's see. Unless you are doing full time as Moon does, it's hard to put in real contribution, I find. Ah, I see what you're saying. Can we use this code? Yeah, dude. You're a beast, bro. Thank you, dude. Well, appreciate everything. Keep rocking. Thank you, Pat777, dude. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. I love that, bro. The two pots. The strong should be gentle with the weak. Yes. Be brave. Yes. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Nice, dude. I love that. Okay, so you can see here, let's see this. Yes, you can use GitHub's API to programmatically add contributors to your repository. Here's a simple Python script that does this using PyGitHub library. So I gotta have my GitHub token floating. That's fine. You're the best, bro. Thank you, dude. Thank you guys. You guys are so kind. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys hyping me up, dude. Sometimes it's hard to know if like this stuff is helping people or if I'm just coding, you know? Anyways, collaborator get email here. Let's try this out, dude. Let's try this out. So GitHub token. So set your GitHub token. Pip install this. Let's pip install that first. Okay. Then let's make this little script here.
You
And
have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to
my
this, or
repo
they'll
name.
catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
Username, repo name. Okay. Collaborator email. Yeah, this is gonna be fire, dude. I'm glad I'm doing this right now. I've got two things I want to do. Fuck, bro.